What's up everybody, this is Joey and welcome back to the channel. This is another yes or no and why reading that we're going to be doing today. And I want to say thank you for everybody who has subscribed to the channel. And I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers as well, okay? So today we are going to be having 5 piles. We're going to have El Sol, the sun, La Corona, the crown, La Sirena, the mermaid, La Luna, the moon, and La Rosa, the rose, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, okay? The decks we're going to be using today as clarifiers and additional information is the Aloha Tarot. We're going to be using the Universe Has Your Back deck. And then also I'm going to be using the little birdie oracle for additional information. So if you guys aren't familiar with this type of reading with me, we're going to be using the pendulum to see whether it's a yes or a no, okay? And then we'll go and see why it's a yes or no with these cards, okay? So you guys can pause the video if you want to and then concentrate on these piles, on these images, the sun, the crown, mermaid, the moon, and the rose, and then you can go from there, okay? So let's go ahead and start off with El Sol. 1, El Sol, number 46. This is your reading. So we're going to see whether or not it's a yes or a no. We're going to start off with the pendulum. We're going to ask, is pile number 1's answer to the question a yes or a no? So guys, also keep in mind that this is a general reading. We're going to get the yes or no from the pendulum directly, and you're seeing it as we're doing it right now. So this is a yes, okay? So let's see why it's a yes. So from the, let me move these over here. Alright, so from the Tropical Tarot, we have Strength in reverse, we have the Hangman, and then we have the King of Swords, okay? Alright, so in this situation, I'm getting that you might be feeling that you are at a standstill right now, and you are in limbo with it, whatever situation that you're asking about. But this is saying that you're gonna need to, you might not be taming your emotions when it comes to this situation. So definitely you're gonna need to take control of your emotions so that this situation can have a positive outcome. And I see you doing that, right? With El Sol too, I see success and clarification, healing coming to the situation, and you know, everything turning out right, everything turning out correct for you, everything turning out good for you, right? But also keep in mind that you're gonna have to use this King of Swords energy by getting your emotions in check. Your emotions might be out of control right now. You might be stuck in a way of viewing things as like you're confused. You might be confused about a situation, but you can bring the situation back into clarity, or bring your mental. You're gonna need to bring your emotions back into check, bring your emotions back into clarity, and use your head over heart in this situation. You're gonna have to get out of your feelings if you are stuck. If you find yourself stuck in your feelings, you're gonna have to get out of those. You're gonna have to get more so thinking logically about things. This is your time to use your head over your heart, right? This is time for you to balance things out and calm, because your heart right now might be out of control, right? By what it wants, what it's thinking, what it's feeling, all that stuff. So you're gonna have to use a strong logical approach, and this is using your mind over your heart, right? So, and that's what's gonna help you, bring you into balance. It's gonna bring you into clarification in your situation. So with the little birdie oracle, we have changes are on the way, get ready. So that is always good. So yeah, get ready. This situation is gonna change. You're gonna come into clarity. You're gonna come into more control. You're gonna be in control of your emotions, and you're gonna be able to see the situation clearer and things are just gonna start making sense, and you're gonna have that aha moment to where you understand what's going on around you now, and you're gonna get some clarification. Okay, and then you have someone has issues trusting people. They have a wall up. So if you are dealing with a person, and this, for the people who've asked this question about a specific person, this person has issues trusting people. It has nothing to do with you. So if you've been having issues with this person, nothing to do with you. This is all stuff that comes from their past with them. So don't internalize and don't take anything personal that this person does. They have a wall up, and it's not because of you, but things are changing, so get ready. And then for your message, you have my capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So yeah, with this hangman energy, that signifies being lost, and getting the strength. All these are in here. The energy is strength, and the compassion I would take as like the King of Swords. So yeah, let me read it for you again so that you know that it sinks in. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up. So this is you being able to think clearly, you being able to formulate your words properly, to express your emotions in the right way, you know. And then it says the compassion I need when it's time to forgive. So this is you not taking things personally, forgiving other people for their faults and their mistakes that they make, right? And this could also be with someone who has trust issues trusting people, and they may be distant, or they may be acting a little weird, you know, because they have a wall up, right? And then it says the power I need when I'm lost. So this is you finding your way back to yourself. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading. If it resonated, let me know. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. If you want a personal reading, let me know. I do have I am doing $1 a minute for readings, so starting at 5 minutes. So if you're interested, let me know. My information is in the description box details. Okay, all right, so we'll move on, and ciao. What's up, you guys? If you selected the second pile, La Corona, number 47, this is your reading. Okay, I'm going to be asking yes or no, and then we're going to be finding out why with these cards. We're going to be using the Universe Has Your Back Oracle with the mini version, the Aloha Tarot, and then we're going to be using the Little Birdie Oracle. Okay, let me get those out of the way, and first and foremost, let me clear the energy from the last reading. Okay, and we're going to be using this pendulum to see if the answer to your question is a yes or no. Okay, and then we'll find out why with the cards. So is pile number 2's answer to their question a yes or a no? We got a no, so let's see why it is a no. Okay, starting off with the Aloha Tarot, we have Star, and then we have Ten of Swords in reverse. So definitely I can see that you're not letting go of something. With La Corona, what I'm picking up as well is that it's time for you to step into your power. You're not letting something go. You may not be letting something go, and you may be afraid to move forward in something. So there is something that needs to be released, and you need to step forward into your power and move forward towards your dreams and your hopes and healing and success, right? So they're gonna need to actually let something go to step into your power. So let's see what the Little Bird Oracle says. You might have to take the lead on this one. It's not what it seems. Look beyond the surface. Negative. To positively influence others, your words need to match your actions. So you may be involved in a situation to where you need to take action. You need to take lead and you're hesitating to take lead. You're not taking the necessary steps to move forward, or you're not taking the necessary action that needs to be taken to move you forward and to move you towards your dream and out of this energy into your own personal power. You know, you're in a situation now that could be completely different from what you think it is, right? But it's in a bad way. Like, you might think everything is all cool, everything is good, but in reality, underneath the surface, the things that you can't see is that no, it's not good for you. It's not a good place for you to be. It's not a good energy for you to allow yourself to continue being in. You definitely need a change. You need to gather the courage and the strength that you need to move forward, because there's other people who are involved in this situation also, who are looking up to you, or who may be depending on you for something. And just like with this card, it says to positively influence others, your words need to match your actions. So you might have been saying that you're going to do something. You might have been, saying, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, or I'm going to finally take this step or take that step, but you have not been putting it into action. So this is all about you. If you want it to be a yes, you need to take the action. You need to close out whatever cycle this is. So we need to turn this one upside down so that you can close out this cycle and you can move into your power. Don't be afraid. Step into your power. Step into success. Your dreams and your hopes are on the line here, and you making a positive effect on the situation and being a positive influence to other people and stepping into your true power is on the line here as well. But you have to make a decision to either remain in the cycle, remain in this situation, keep things status quo, or you could change it and end it so you can step into a different energy with the star card. Okay, I forgot to add you guys is universe messages. So we have, in any moment I can surrender the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So you need to surrender this situation and then focus it on love. And that's going to help you move forward as well. The next card you have is, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So you need to definitely step into your power and move your situation forward, whether it's a healing that you need from trauma or a conflict that you have and growing out of that conflict, or fear that you have about something and turning that into love. So yeah, allow yourself to move forward. Okay, that's your reading. If it resonated, let me know. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. If you guys want a personal reading, let me know. I'm doing $1 a minute. I'm starting at 5 minutes. The information is in the description, and we'll move on to the next one. Take care, be blessed. Ciao. Alright you guys, if you selected La Sirena, the Mermaid, pile number 3, this is your reading, and on this card is number 6 as well. Okay, so we're going to be using the pendulum to find out if the answer to your question is a yes or a no, and then we're going to be using these cards here for to see why it's a yes or a no. I'm going to be using the Little Birdie Oracle, the Aloha Tarot, and your universe has your back Oracle. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first and foremost, let's go ahead and clear the energy. Okay, we're going to be using the pendulum to see whether or not your question is a yes. The answer to your question is a yes or a no. So it's pile number 3's answer a yes or no to their question, please. You got a yes? Let's see what's going on in your situation. Okay, from the Aloha Tarot, we have Star in reverse, and then we have 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is telling me that In order for your answer, in order for you to get that yes, so you to have things go the way you want it to go, you're gonna need to change this energy here. And the Seven of Wands in reverse, you're gonna need to change it into the upright. And in order for you to do that, you're gonna have to start standing up for yourself. That's what I'm picking up from this one. This is standing up for what you believe in, having the courage to stand up for what you believe in, and fighting for what you believe in. You know, I'm not speaking about physically fighting, but yeah, standing up for yourself and standing in your power and standing up for what you believe in. Because even with La Sirena, I'm picking up an individual. Like, this is somebody who has an individual expression about themselves. Like, they are their own unique person. They have their own way of their own style. They have their own way of doing things. And that may not be the norm, but they're very alluring to people, and they're very they could be very mystical and magical, like, you know, enticing, all those mysterious and alluring. You know, I'm getting all those vibes from this card. And it might be stuff that people don't necessarily understand, you know. So, and that maybe you may be used to people responding negatively to your self-expression. So you are being asked to stand up for what you believe in, right? In order for you to move forward, you're gonna have to stand up for what you believe in so that you can have the success that you want. Okay, let's see what the little birdie oracle says. It says, leave behind what no longer serves you. Okay, leave behind what no longer serves you. If somebody is not supporting you, if a situation doesn't support you no longer, if something turned out, if something no longer is positive for you and uplifting for you on your path to your dreams and what you want to manifest, or in your path to you being who you are living, standing in your truth and in your power, personal power, leave it behind, right? Because if it no longer serves you, you need to let it go. It's dead weight, right? Regardless of what it is, just let it go. The next card says you got to go by their actions, not by their words. So there may be people around you who say one thing but do another thing. That might be somebody, or those might be the type of people that you need to leave out of your life. You need to remove out of your life. Because I always say, go by a person's actions, not their words. So if you tell me something, not to be negative, I'm not really gonna truly believe you until I actually see you do it, you know? So if somebody's selling you dreams, if somebody's all talk and no action, maybe it's time for you to just let it go. You can apply this to any situation. Even if you're on a job and they say, oh yeah, we're gonna promote you next year, and then you keep doing an excellent job, they don't promote you, and then they say, oh, we're gonna promote you next year, and you keep doing another excellent job and they still don't promote you. It's time for you to face the facts and go by their actions, not by their words. Don't go by what people tell you, go by what their actions tell you, you know. The next card you got is you need to stop caring about what other people think. Yeah, it talks about, when we're talking about La Sirena and your individuality and the way that you express yourself, standing up for what you believe in. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. It's all about you and what you believe is best for yourself, where you want to take this, where you want to take your life, where you want to go, and what is going to bring you to a feeling or a place of success in your dream. What you want to do, right? What you want to do, what you believe in, what you want to do with your life, and how you want to express yourself. That is what's most important. Not what somebody else thinks about it, not what somebody else says, you know. You have to stand into you have to be your own individual, like La Sirena. You have to be your own individual and express yourself and go for what you want to go for. Okay, your universe message, it says, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So this is you letting go of disappointments from the past. Like, let's say you might have had expectations for somebody and somebody didn't fall through with it. Forgive them and move on. Plain and simple as that. Forgive them, move on, chase your dreams, go for what you want to make, how you want your life to be. Express yourself artistically or whatever way that you express yourself, and stand in your power, okay? Stand in your power and go for your dreams, okay? So that's your reading. And if you liked it, click the like button. If you want to see more, click subscribe. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. If you want a personal reading, let me know. I'm doing $1 a minute, starting at 5 minutes. Description information to contact me is in the description box. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Ciao. Alright, you guys, if you selected pile number 4, La Luna, which is number 23, which reduces down to number 5, which to me symbolizes change. So yeah, overall change, I can tell you. This is your reading, okay? So yeah, first and foremost, let me just talk about this right quick. So I see that there's an era of change in your life. There's something that is changing. Some cycles in your life are ending. And yeah, change. Overall theme is change for this one, right? Before we get started, we'll go ahead and clear the energy from the previous reading. All right, and I'm going to use this pendulum, and we're going to ask the pendulum whether or not your answer to the question is a yes or a no. So is pile number 4's answer a yes or a no to the question, please? So you got a yes. All right, so with your yes, looks like change is coming. So let's see what's up with that. So with the tarot, we have reversed 10 of wands, and then we have a reverse world. So it looks like to me some energy cycles need to be ending. So I can sense some resistance in you going along with this change. There's a change that is happening, and that you might be fighting against the change, or you might have been fighting against the change, but you need to go with the flow, right? You got your yes, so now you need to go with the flow. You need to stop any resistance. If you have any resistance, you need to let it go so that we can change both of these upright, and then you can have your accomplishment and conclusion from whatever cycle that you've been in. And you have your ending of cycle in the wands, and then you have your accomplishment here with the world, right? So yeah, you need to let go. Change is coming for you, and you need to go with the flow, all right? And be, mindful of that as well. Like if you have any resistance built up, you need to work on that and work on releasing it so that you could go with the flow of this change, right? You have all is well, luck is coming. That's always good to see. And then you have share your fortune with those who carried you through the bad times. So yeah, you might have been going through some bad times, and that could be the reason why there's some resistance with changing, because you might be on guard. You might just be tapped out. You might be exhausted from some sort of mysteries and struggles and confusion and depression and all that stuff. The situation that you've been through might have caused you to feel those types of ways, and you're just probably tired. Now you're being advised to clear or wrap up this cycle, right? So you just got a little bit more to go, a little tap to go, and that's putting a bow on top of the present, right? So you've wrapped the present up. So now you have to put the bow on top of the present and give the present to whoever it goes to, right? So that's how I look at it. So don't stop now, because it's like you're just there at the finish line, and things are wrapping up and change is coming for you. So don't stay in the energy of resistance. Go with the flow, clear everything up, let these burdens from the past go. Finish the cycle up so that you can go into your what is that word, like your conclusion, so that this cycle that you've been in could be concluded, and then you could finish out that and move on to the next one, because all is well, luck is coming for you. Now your message you got is hope is a conduit for miracles. So don't give up hope now that you've reached the end. You've reached the end of the line, and you're about to get your payoff or accomplish your goal, or see some resolution to or conclusion to this whole cycle you've been in. So you need to continue having that hope and put that bow on top of the gift so that gift can be presented. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got a yes. Like I said, keep going, allow change to come in, go with the flow. Be open to the change, okay? Have hope for the future and what's to come for you, all right? So that was your reading. If you liked it, like it, subscribe if you want to see more. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If you want a private reading, I'm doing a $1 per minute, starting at 5 minutes. My information and contact information is in the description box below, and we'll move on to the next one. Ciao. Alright, you guys, if you selected pile number 5, La Rosa, this is your reading. And La Rosa, the number on top is 41. Simplified, that is 5. So this symbolizes to me a change is in the air, or a change is needed in this situation, okay? So before we ask the pendulum what your answer is, let's go ahead and clear the energy from the previous reading, okay? Alright, so these are the cards that are going to tell us why the answer is a yes or a no. So is pile number 5's answer to the question a yes or a no? Okay, we got a no for this question. So definitely there needs to be some sort of change. And with the rose, I'm thinking something with a relationship, or it could be with love or something like that. But let's see what we got going on here and see why it was a no. Okay, first card we have from the Aloha Tarot is Reversed Emperor. We got 3 of Cups in reverse. And then we got Lovers in upright. So this is telling me that you may be involved in a third-party situation with somebody who doesn't really care about your feelings, right? It's all about them. This is someone who will do what they have to do to get what they want, and it doesn't matter how you feel. If it's not a love situation, for somebody who's not dealing with that, it could be that you are a part of a team or a group that you're not having a good time in, right? It's not, things aren't fair within the group. The dynamic within the group is not fair, and you are the one that's receiving the, what is that saying? The bad end of the stick? Yeah, you're the one that's receiving the bad end of the stick, and now it's time for you to make a decision. You have to make a decision about this. So in love, you got to make a definite decision about whether or not you want to keep yourself in this type of situation, or you want to remove yourself from this situation. La Rosa with the 41 simplified down to 5 tells me that there definitely needs to be a change. You need to definitely make a decision. If you've been sitting on the fence, or you've been allowing yourself to just go along in this situation just to appease this reverse emperor type person, it's time for you to make a decision, right? A change needs to happen, because if you don't change it, things are just going to keep being the same way. If it's a third-party situation that you're in, you're having issues, dramas going on, all that crazy stuff, it's not going to change unless you change it. You make a decision, and that decision I think needs to come from a place of love from yourself. Not love for the other person, not you trying to impress or appease another person, but it's going to have to come from love from yourself, right? You loving yourself, you putting yourself first, and you protecting yourself, your emotions, your well-being. You know, you putting yourself first and doing what's best for you, and not allowing anybody else to roll over you, and not allow anybody else to dictate what goes on in your life and how you live your life, and how you, the type of love relationships or even partnerships or teams or whatever it is for you to be in, right? Don't let anyone else dictate that for you. You have the final say so in what's going on in that area, right? So definitely a decision needs to be made in the love area. So let's see what, oh no, let's start with these, the little birdie oracle. So we have, if someone's being defensive, leave them alone. So you might have been, you might have tried to express yourself to this person that who you're involved in this love triangle or this situation that is out of control or it's unfair, you might have tried to express those feelings. You might have tried to express that, but person might be defensive and don't want to hear it, because if somebody likes the way something is going and they don't care about your emotions, why would they just all of a sudden just start listening to you? Why would they care? If they have everything they want, they put themselves on a pedestal and put themselves first. So if they have everything that they want, why does your feelings and what you want matter, right? Because especially if it opposes what they want. Because if it opposes what they want, they're not going to want to hear it, because it goes against what they want, you know? It's all about them, right? The next one you got, someone's heart is melting for you. So someone else might be in the picture, waiting to come into the scene, or or waiting to enter, but or even it could be this person. This person might have genuine feelings and emotions for you, but they don't care about how you feel about the situation that you're in still, could be that type of scenario as well. You got, it's over your head. Nothing you do will have any effects now. So yeah, you can try to appeal to this person. You can try to get them to understand how you feel about a situation. You could try to have them understand you. You could try to yell. You can try to fight. You can say, this is not right. I love you. I want to be with you. Let them go. Stay with me. Do this. Blah, 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 blah. You can do all that stuff, but it ain't going to matter, because this person is a reverse emperor. They're going to do what they want to do regardless. Who cares about your feelings? That's how they would see it, right? So the next one is conditions are extremely favorable. Move forward. So you still have, what is that? What am I trying to say? There's still hope for you, right? And whatever this question is, there's still hope. You just need to move forward and not keep yourself trapped in things that aren't good for you, right? And you don't have to impress anyone to get them to like you. So you don't have to do what somebody else wants you to do to get them to like you. If by you being yourself, if they don't appreciate you, appreciate your value, see your worth, then they're probably not the right person for you, okay? Because the one that's meant for you, you're not gonna have to do circus tricks, backflips, dance, or any of that stuff for them, right? They're gonna like you for you. They're gonna accept you for you. The next one you have, no one owes you anything. So don't get mad at a person if they don't meet your expectations, or if they don't do what you think they should do, because they don't owe you anything. You're the one that owes yourself everything. They owe themselves everything, right? They don't owe you anything, and you don't owe them anything in life, right? So that's why I say it's not really good to have expectations from other people, because you'll be disappointed every time. Your best bet is to have, when it comes to expectations, is to have them for yourself. And first off, having self-love for yourself, having love for yourself, right? And not getting upset when somebody else doesn't do what you think they should do or what you want them to do, right? Accept them for who they are, allow them to be who they are, and take it for face value for what it is. And if it's something that you can deal with it. If it's not something that you can deal with, then move along, because there's not only one person, there's not only one situation, there's not only one job, there's not only one anything that you have to stay in a situation that's not to your highest good or not to your advantage, that it's not a healthy scenario for you to be in. So keep that in mind. The next card you have, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So you may need to start praying and meditating so that you can seek clarity in this situation, so that you can do what it is that you need to do. The next card is true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the trigger. So you may be being triggered by the situation, and if you're being triggered, you owe it to yourself to explore those feelings as to why you're being triggered, because it could come down to feelings of inadequacy when it comes to self-love, right? And that's what I'm picking up. It could come down to self-love, because if a person is triggering you and you're staying in that situation and still letting them trigger you, it comes back to you. How much do you respect yourself? How much do you love yourself? Because if you respect yourself and you love yourself, you will not keep yourself in a situation that would incite anger, anxiety, sadness, and all those dark energies. Keep that in mind, okay? So that was your reading. If it resonated, click yes. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you have any suggestions, let me know. If you want a personal reading, let me know as well. I'm doing $1 a minute. So it's starting at 5 minutes, right? So yeah, the descriptions are in the my contact information is in the description box below, okay? So I hope you guys are okay and you do well and you make the best decisions for yourself, okay? See you later. Ciao.